Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Pathologic 2. Pathologic 2 is a unique, story-driven, first-person experience where we, the player, take the role of a haruspex in the Russian steppe in an alternate timeline in a bizarre Russia. Now, for those of you that don't know what a haruspex is, this is an old tradition of divination in which a practitioner, a shaman of sorts, would cut into the body of a sacrificed animal to remove their entrails and inspect them, kind of like modern witches do with tea leaves in some lighter circles, or Black Mirror scrying. It's a very similar concept, except there was particular affinity for the liver. And they would examine this as a form of divination. Very, very interesting. So we're a doctor, kind of. We have full autonomy to traverse this plague-infested town and carry human organs with us, help out at the local shelter, the hospital, stab people to death in the streets. Pathologic 3 just came out, and I figured that we should play these games, because I just bought Pathologic 3, but I've had the others in my library for forever. I have limited experience with Pathologic 2. I played it several years ago, because I love its art style. It has a very bizarre and zany world. It also has a very thought-out story. For those of you that don't know, this is kind of the flagship product of Icepick Lodge. Icepick Lodge, or Icepick Games, is a Russian dev, or group of Russian devs, and they've done the Pathologic series, 1, 2, and 3, which uniquely all take place in the exact same 14-day span, or 12, I think it's 14-day span, which is very unique for all of the games to take place exactly within the same 14-day span, except with updated graphics, sounds, updated designs, as well as 2 only focuses on the haruspex perspective. I believe his name's Artemy. And then Artemy Burakh, or Burakh. And then you have the Bachelor, who is the titular character of Pathologic 3. You play as him. In the first Pathologic HD or Classic, which it is now known, you have the Changeling as a third unlockable character, but you can pick which character you play through. So these are expanding. Nonetheless, Darkwood 2, the sequel to the long-awaited sequel to Darkwood, which is one of the best horror games I have ever played my entire life, which we are going to play on the channel when I get the free slot for it, which should be coming up. Hopefully before the end of February, we should at least have one of those Darkwood episodes out. I hope. I might be being ambitious, but anywhoozers, I could talk quite a while about this game. The lore is unique, and I like a good unique game with a bunch of funky lore, funky characters. I like iconography. I like symbolism. I like metaphors. So I think we're going to see a lot of that in Pathologic here. Like I said, this is... it's not a blind playthrough, and I don't want to be disingenuous and tell you that it is, because it's not. I do know a fair bit, and I know a fair bit about some characters and concepts and lore, and that's about it. Like, just because I have a good visual, or the ability to visually identify something, does not mean that I'm going to remember the mechanics. So we're in for a pretty pretty wacky time together here in Pathologic 2. This game is notoriously difficult, and you didn't see this, but I did choose the medium difficulty, which is technically the hard difficulty. So we're playing on Cocoon, not on Imago. The game wants you to play on the hardest difficulty possible as the intended experience, and I think that's kind of dumb. No offense, but your character's not he shouldn't die within 24 hours of not eating, So we're going to try to enjoy this experience and just, have fun with it. I turned the music down significantly. I think I'm going to keep the music down. But let's start a new game. Our play begins in the middle of things. It might take time to figure out what is happening, but it will all make sense soon. Okie dokie. You see, immediately we're greeted with the pretty horrific painting there on the wall. And some lantern light illuminating. Ooh, bizarre. It's like a puppet mask covered in flies. Perhaps a personification of plague. Foreshadowing, for sure. And who are you?
What?
Mark Immortal. So, Burakh. Your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt. And a second failure. Come on, the first run was decent. That is not for you to judge. It's not our fault you put us into these inhuman conditions. Oh. Here the stage has been turned into a field hospital. The theater itself is... See the bloody instruments, bone saw. So this game doesn't really take place at any time, but it's more like, I don't know, mid 1800s. Like here, for example, you see a field hospital that looks, like a tuberculosis ward. You might have seen a picture of, but left control highlights characters that have things to say. But then up here, you see this bird person, plague doctor-esque creature. Can we just step... Yeah, okay, we can just step down. Look at this. You see leather instruments, leather boots. Hairstyles don't really indicate a time period. Suits, yeah, it's very much so like mid-1800s, late 1800s, maybe even early 1900s in some cases. But it's not, by no means is this, set in an official timeline, nor does it claim to be. All these corpses.
If you bend your mind toward a challenge, the skill will follow in your hands.
Ah, interesting. The Bachelor, this is the protagonist, as I said earlier, of the third Pathologic. You can also play as him in the classic. They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. Where are the birds? Up? Where else? If you mean the real ones. I meant the orderlies. I have absolutely no idea what our... that's haunting melody. I did not notice it so much earlier, but now it's really creeping in and worming into my ears. You see our operating table, center stage. Two figures of women juxtaposed by the color of their clothing on either side, one looking down, one looking up. Spooky indeed. I don't know what these... See, we move on if there's a diamond next to the dialogue that ceases our speaking, but these are IV bags. That's what it is. Hell's Bells, that's a unique style. What do you have to say?
No, I'm not angry with you. Not at all.
The Changeling. Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down, and I'll tell you. Lower. Lower now. They're fingers! Why the happy face? How many have you revived? You should be ashamed. People believed in you. Okay, the dialogue, it kind of begs the question. I know you can play this as a standalone experience. You don't need Pathologic HD or Classic in order to play the second, nor do you need the second for the third, or vice versa. You can play them in any order, which is unique. Kind of like the early Star Wars films. You know, you can turn on A New Hope and totally understand where you are in the world, you know? But here, the characters know more than I do, the player, and that kind of adds some confusion. But perhaps we'll learn more about this as time goes on. We must speak to the bird person. See, multiple shadows, but only one watcher here, and his shadow is not even reflected correctly. Now that is most definitely something to think about. Look at this. My God, he's covered in bones. Some type of fire glows within him. And he's wearing, like, shamanistic robes. Looks like a mix of animal and human bones lining his body, with the ribs creating like a feather cowl around him. Very, very, very cool design. I love the design. My God, folks, hey, check it out, man. If you haven't, if you have no experience with this and you're watching this and you're like, this is cool, I like this, this is something I'd like to do, do yourself a favor and go check out the community artwork tab on Steam regarding Pathologic 2. Or I'm sure any of its constituents would have, you know, a similarly interesting artwork page. But the community does some really cool stuff. And it's well worth a look. It's worth a Google, you know. Let's talk to the executor. God, his eye kind of looks like a pustule from this angle. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid when they're due in the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. And once more, our journal has opened. There's several signs. Okay. Neat. So we have... Oh, it is a 12-day scale. So there's the town here. Bridge Square, Atrium, the Cape, the Morrow, Flank, Backburn, Shine, Skinner's, the Gut, the Spleen, the Mall. Uniquely, the town in which Pathologic takes place, the Polyhedron. Very cool. Very cool. Perhaps we could spend some time under the Polyhedron. No, here in the town, they're named as if they're cuts of meat. Even though not all of them are, but some of them are, which is unique to the like the butcher aesthetic, the butcher concept, the haruspex, you know. Thing, we need not look at that yet. And then thoughts. This will fill out. I do remember this. This is kind of like our objective board, to a degree. These circles will be larger or smaller depending on how prominent they are, if I remember right. And they'll kind of web out, you know. You can't see my cursor, but just imagine a big spider web here. All right. Now the light has shown red, and it is us. It is us who must leave. This kind of feels like a purgatory, does it not? I already opened my journal. And the Bachelor still remains, as well as the Changeling. And the door is open. The red light shines upon us. It's haunting, isn't it? Alright. Moving right along here. Oh, wow. Day 12, the last one, which the haruspex ends with a semicolon. You can see here, armed guards. The field hospital extends outside. Corpses being burned in piles on the streets. The moaning, the wailing of the plague victims. Brutal. Alright, we are to move forward here. God, you can even see the plague living in the air itself. God bless. The moaning truly is haunting. Let us check our things. I wonder if we can read this. Yeah, torn note. Schleifer contracted it. Anchikov contracted it. Jackson contracted it. Lieutenant contracted it. Karbunov contracted it. Yuzin contracted it. Captain hasn't contracted it. Put a bullet in his head. So you see, everyone seems to have contracted the plague, and it seems like out of anger or jealousy, perhaps they're killing individuals that are not sick. Christ almighty, look at that. I love the style where everything's, you know, it's, I don't know, it's almost like steampunk style, or where everything's bizarrely modern, though. You know, you see the masks that these soldiers wear, they look like they're distinctly leather. They wear leather webbing to hold their ammunition. They carry bolt-action rifles, which weren't mass-produced until the early 1900s. You know, orange is a unique color for a uniform, too. They look more like prison guards than they do soldiers. But then, we can't get a good look at them, but these characters, I can barely see the gloss of his eyes on the gas mask he presumably wears. And that one down there illuminated with the light. The immolators. 2 tanks of fuel on their back. You see the light on the front of that flamethrower, the muzzle. I don't actually know the inner workings, like what you call the mouth of the flamethrower, but oh Christ alive. All the windows are boarded up. Oh, Molotov has been thrown. Seems like a resistance, perhaps? Resistance movement. Look at him. My God. That's gotta be, like, every bit of 100 pounds of fuel on his back. This gargantuan statue, cloud of plague hanging in the air. Or this effigy. I wonder what it's to represent. Blood in the street. Rats. Mice. Something's stomach is churning or gurgling. Look at this here. Firing squad. Officer, move along, doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Who are these people? Or butcher's work. You're killing people. Can't believe this is our military. Even invaders are inhumane. Stop this circus now. Let's keep our head down for the time being. Who are these people? They're looters. Like I said, it's work as usual. You do your job, and we'll do ours. Fine. You do what you have to do. I don't think they fire on him. See this this growth. I can't tell if it's meant to represent blood, or if it's meant to represent like an actual growth, like the spreading of plague. Look at this. What the hell is this? Are those skins? Oh, those would have to be. Those look like cow skins. Let's see here. Various posters. Looks like death coming down to touch the city. Another mask. This one doesn't look nearly... God, the amount of mice in the street. They're hopping around like toads. God, I could just imagine him brushing against my legs. And kicking my legs to get him to stop. Imagine if any of you have spent time in the woods, especially in like really thick brush. Sometimes you'll, tuck your pants in, pull your socks over, or wear garters instead. But you can also tape your pant legs to prevent things from, creepy crawlies from getting up in your pants. Especially if you folks live around a swamp. I don't wish to listen to the droning or the moaning anymore. It seems like total chaos has befallen this area. Spitty, I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? Speak, but please be quick. I won't take long. The town is gone, and to hell with it. But the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged. His path unfollowed. The 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself, at least? No. Heed my advice. You think she loves you, think she's a friend, and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. Bayar la Shaba. And now I need to go. I have no idea what we just said. Oh. Oh my god, look at these plague walkers. Holy Christ. Oh my god, they're just online burning the victims of the plague. Oh, that was truly horrific. Can you imagine the smell of this city right now? It's raining, and everyone knows the nice smell before rain, but it's been raining for a while, kicking up mud and dirt. Not to mention the poor health conditions. I mean, you see trash bins at every bench, on every corner, overflowing. The victims of the plague, the smell of corpses and rot in the air. I don't know if any of you have spent a lot of time around sickness, but it's got a smell to it. You mix that with the wet fur, these little mice that are innumerable. I'm surprised they're not burning out the forests. And then smoke, the acrid smell of smoke in the air. And that sickly sweet smell of people trying to, well, you don't see it here, but I'm sure back in some of those, back in the theater, they're probably trying to conceal the smell. See here, a bonfire made of bones. Has Monolith been here? I wonder. More of those faces from before. It's all symbolic, and I have no idea what any of it means. I have absolutely no idea. Game is beautifully cinema. Ooh, holy hell. He's just injured. Seems... My god, this truly is a horror show. Looks like every traditional haunted house on Haunted Hill. The Forbidden Manor. Boarded up. More bone bonfires. Look at this, the skull of this creature, my god. Can we talk to any of you? No. Seems like they're getting ready to torch the place. Let's move on. Corpses in the street. Almost corpses in the street as well. Soldiers standing their post. Not even moving them. Not even moving them off the main drag. Just overwhelmed. Totally overwhelmed. Look at this guy. Holy hell. Armored too. Look at that carapace. And children playing. Just as if nothing were going on. Totally not unaware, I'd say. I'd say quite the opposite. I'd say very aware of what's going on, but just indifferent. It seems like the polyhedron over there. No idea what that does. None whatsoever. I could talk about this intro endlessly. Hello, little children. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we were to count these all as children... Oh, look, a worm man. Then those are the 7 children. Or maybe that's just me speculating, but earlier, I said 7 children. We were meant to protect 7 children, and we failed. And these two stare at us like the twins from The Shining. And then under this halogen light, in this damp street, standing there in the rain, just staring on. I don't like that very much. I'm going to walk away now. A polyhedron in the sky. Spotlights, searching for plague victims, no doubt. In the cathedral, strange... It still stands as a beautiful Gothic monolith right here next to the polyhedron, which does I couldn't tell you what. Effigies adorn the pavement out here, the front lot, and it's strangely clean here. There isn't anybody on this lot compared to the rest of the town. It is very clean, very I don't know, it seems like it's misplaced. No signs of the plague here, aside from the, the ashes, and what is presumed... Oh, well, there are... Look at all those. My God, I didn't notice that at first. Holy hell. Oh, it's rampant. Well, there's the sign of the plague, but, aside from everything else... Oh, it's our recital. Wow. A man and a woman, both at either ends of a ridiculously long table. We were told to speak to the man first, so I'm going to disobey that. I'm going to speak to the woman first. She looks more like a government official, maybe a member of clergy, whereas he is most definitely a military official. Let's see here the different districts. A map in between them. She writes under one candle. He stands. Or is he seated? Yeah, he stands under 2. I don't know what all this means. You see the massive pendulum moving back and forth. That would give me so much anxiety if that were just rocking there. Let's talk to her.
You've learned everything I needed you to.
And of course she would be an inquisitor. Why have you come? Huh. To confirm to you that we have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We already decided everything. Without you, you've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman? A self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine? Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out. Now. I only need one more day. Hey you, over there. Seize this man and throw him out. Aglaya, listen to me. I suppose we're being seized. So she is not a member of clergy, she is an inquisitor. Which is just as bad.
War consumes a man like no other occupation.
Commander, is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? We can cure this disease. I know how. Proof? It's not exactly scientific. Our people have a different approach. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemy Burakh, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. No, Burakh. If you told me you had 3 tank cars of the panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days. That's not enough time. And that is the end, nonetheless. So, we're gonna have some things to unpack here. It seems as if it seems bizarre to me for them to be doing these scorched earth operations, walking around, eliminating members of the plague. Or, not members of the plague, Jesus Christ, but these diseased individuals that are running amok. It's not like they're containing order by doing that. They're very clearly boarding people inside their houses with the intention of bombarding them. I don't know. It seems like a waste of resources. I feel like you should set up a perimeter and then, I'm not condoning bombing plague towns, but, I feel like they're kind of being inefficient about it.
We're all strong enough to support one another's misfortune.
Mark Immortal. So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second one, a first one. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. Alright, let's roll. Alright, and with that, we begin Pathologic 2. You are Artemy Burakh, a surgeon. Oh well, we didn't get to read any of that. Twilight is what we're thinking about. Our immunity is meh. We're exhausted and hungry. Alright. This is when it all began. Can we perhaps pick up that loaf of bread on the ground? Can we crouch? No. No, we cannot. Hold on. Sometimes games have bizarre controls. No. Okay. Well, all of this is, it's not up for grabs, unfortunately. Ooh. Is that a coffin? It is a coffin. What the hell were you doing in there? Are you a stowaway? No, there's no way you got out of there so casually. I know that was painful. I know you're stiff as a board too. There is absolutely no way that you got up so comfortably. Fellow traveler, how did you get inside this coffin? Me? You were the one in the coffin. Why did you crawl in there? I was hiding. That's one tiny compartment. Your bones must be aching. Stole the words out of my mouth. A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world. It can get you to unimaginable places. You look alive, though, so that vehicle is beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh? Just like you. No one sells tickets to ride this train. What's this? I'm coming home. All I need is to avoid distraction. Okie dokie. Well. Oh, it is screeching to a halt here. Oh, a violent halt at that. Our immunity is even lower now. Okay, we have a lamp, and we can swing F in order to activate our lamp. Presumably, it's... Okay, never mind. Forget whatever I was going to say. Would you look at this? The train has been derailed. My god, this is quite cinematic. I'm gonna put our lamp down and just kind of embrace this. Oh, hello. Oh, we can talk to all of the bird people. Okay. Hello. Sacred steed. Yes, absolutely. The cow, the bull particularly. What is the meaning of this? You know, in some cultures, the cow is revered. Oh, our immunity's going up. Is it going up by standing near you? Hello. Hi. Oh, it is just a big dog. I just want to love it. Yes, the in some cultures the cow is revered as a sacred animal. Now I don't think that is, I'm talking about Russia steppe as a whole when I say I don't think modern Russia and the steppe as a whole when I say I don't think the cow is revered in the modern steppe. Now, for this steppe culture, I have no idea. Anyways, let's just talk to this executor. Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from, except when there's a silly mistake, like this crash. Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. Who are you? Us? Kind volunteers who advise you to return to the train car. It will soon leave. That bull, what has it done? That is Boss Turok, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What was he trying to achieve here? Stupid. Life can never prevent death. What is ahead then? Why the fires? As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There's a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you? What clot? What are those black flakes? How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours, too, once the beast leaves the tracks. I have a lot of time on my hands, then. Bulls are stubborn. Alright, so there's darkness ahead. I followed the rails into a black cloud. I know from past experience that we do not need to talk to all of these executors. Oh, I just got infected instantly. Oh, that came on rapidly. Ooh, surely just a dream then, huh? Want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be so happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal, but maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. You don't look like a tax collector. They ride first class. Not really. Your turn now. Be honest, and your fate will change. That's how it goes. I'm worried about my father. He summoned me with a letter. A troublesome one. Something bad has happened. I'm a surgeon. I could become a good doctor. But I can't find myself. I'm afraid I'll waste my whole life in this state. Let's go with I'm worried about my father. Do you want to play? Yeah, I'm game. Dice? What are the stakes? Your fate. Person can't lose their fate. Did we play? Did you roll? No, it seems as if you did not. Ooh. Oh, what the hell is this? This place is wrong. It's not my home. Who is in the back room? Oh, God. Coffins blocking the stairwell. My God. It's beautiful, though. The interiors are phenomenal. It reminds me of... Ooh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that quite a lot. It looks like... kind of like Dishonored and Amnesia had a baby. Let us talk to the survivor here. Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you deaf? You're feverish. Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. All right, wait a bit. Life is in the water. Water. In a barrel outside. Take a bottle from a cupboard. It all crumbles. Cupboard. Not cupboard. Forgive me if there are some performance... Ooh, look at this. We can loot individually. Ooh, a fingernail. What is this? The ferrymen require payment before he'll let me on his boat. This odd coin will do. It's called a fingernail, which is unique. Everything is... So, there might be a little stutter. The performance of Pathologic is pretty notoriously bad. I have a 4070, an RTX 4070, and I am not doing so well. It's not awful, but I can definitely notice when I move to new areas, it's not optimized very well. Who the hell is that? Ooh. Oh, hey! How about we not do that? What do you want? Okay. I didn't realize we were playing a horror game. Hello! Oh, yes. I don't know what these... I was gonna say, is it like a, see no evil, hear no evil? It's not, though. It's a expression of shock. Oh, hello. I'll be on my way then. Bizarre. An egg. The chicken has yet to be seen. What a bizarre thing to say. Alright, I'm just gonna head on out then, right? Yes, okay. Out the door. Oh, we are most definitely having some type of fever dream. Look at these. Those creatures from inside are... Can't tell if they're like acting out a play or what they're doing. On top of the train car. And these three individuals wearing masks. Children wearing fox masks or wolf masks. Hand-stitched, no doubt. It's actually kind of terrifying. Can we talk to... Yes, we can. And then what looks like a giant... I can't tell if that's a stone or if that's meant to be a cow's head. Yeah, we must have hit our head or something. Pack. Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears were switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? I'm gonna end the conversation. Absent omen. Interesting. And our fellow traveler, I think he knows more than he's letting on. Thirsty, fellow traveler? Not me. Someone else. There is water in a wooden barrel behind you. You walked past your goal. Not for the first time, and certainly not for the last. I saw the light. I thought it invited me here. Like a moth. But the train was in my path. I can't believe he just said, like moth to a flame to me. Unbelievable. This is a bizarre world. Everyone seems to speak in riddles and puzzles. Let's get water. I'm gonna get several since we have them. And take them back inside. We already established that we do not know whose house this is. Oh, and by the way, the transitions in this game are all live transitions. Like, you see, you know, we can see outside the world, but that this is actually a loading screen. Which doesn't totally make sense because the performance... Oh, these are all corpses now. How bizarre. Not corpses, but coffins. How bizarre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Performance is still taking a bit of a hit. The Bachelor and the Changeling arguing. Now swapped with this masked creature. Oh, and it's you. Hello, bird person. Oh yeah, we definitely fell and hit our head, it seems. Had a nightmare of sorts. Bad dream? Yeah, dream. I hope it doesn't come true. So you want to meet your dad? Yes, me too. Why have we stopped? Are we there already? It's a bizarre thing to say, isn't it? So you want to meet your dad? And he says, me too. Oh, what the hell is this? Interesting. It sounds... It sounds like Russian? I don't know, I can't tell with that chittering in the background. Whatever that, I don't know, that singing is, it's bizarre. Where the hell are we? You know, screw the language. There's a train in the background. And then the rest of this is just empty steppe. You see the, see leaves falling. Well, at least it's not plague or ashes falling. Let's, see why we're here. Kinwon. Let Mother Botto caress your step, Kolboon. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? No, I haven't. Do you have a good heart? Who is the judge? We hear earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look, Tangir, and listen, whose words are all around. What does earth say? It says a lot of things. A lot of time passed. You were gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanger. Let us see if it's rotten. Like hell, I'm perfectly happy with my heart. The fight will show whose heart is keen, who hears the unheard words. You will see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. Neither was I. Oh, we're doing fisticuffs, okay. Okay. I'm gonna strike. Okay. Oh, okay, it wants me to pummel him. Alright, let's back up. He's encroaching on our position. Alright, so it's just a tutorial. Hold right mouse to block attacks. We shall do that. Wonder how many we have to block. Oh, okay. He broke our guard. Combat, we're gonna probably try to avoid combat because I'm getting not only a little motion sick, but I can definitely see a performance drop. Hopefully you don't see, hopefully that's not noticeable for you. It is pretty painfully noticeable for me. Spill his blood is what the game says. Okay. Ooh. Okay, very good. Let us trade hearts, Colboon. Let's become kin. What need do you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There's no me and you. There's a people, Katange. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright, let it be so. And we'll exchange hearts here. Alright, so we'll exchange our rotten heart, a human heart, living but vermiculous, and a good heart, a living human heart. And we'll accept. You see, it costs us nothing to do so. Bizarre. What a strange concept. I should have expected it to be real human hearts. Oh, there he is. We're almost there. Are you relieved? Oh, yes. Can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. It feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father. I'm sure he can't wait. I hope so. This trip has been a long time coming, or good luck to you too. I'd have no idea if any of... Oh, hi, bird person. I have no idea if any of these interactions are going to have long-standing consequences, but I imagine that they will. Oh, here we are back on... No! No, we have just arrived by train. Seems like a bizarre place for it.
Artemy, I write to you after so many years apart, in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I fear a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, but you know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
Interesting. So it was true that we came here because our father reached out to us. But for why, I think that's where this is going to get a little muddy. It seems through his writing just now that he wants an assistant, but is that really what he wants? Saying that he's the only physician in town. Interesting. We're a haruspex as well, which I don't know if the game is using it as a play on words to, it's like calling a doctor sawbones, right? But a haruspex is specifically in connotation. It's a person who looks at the entrails of sacrificed animals that were killed for that purpose, right? It's a form of divination. So I wonder if where you see there where we were, fighting the kin one, surrounded by folks from the steppe, perhaps there is something inside of us that is more spiritual. Perhaps we take on a more shamanistic role in medicine. I don't know. I'm really excited to see where this goes. The concept is unique, and it's really, really attractive to me. I'm excited to see if, how deep this, how deep our cultural identity goes. Very cool. Let us enter what is presumably our father's house. No, this must be another dream. There's no way. Because the train pulled up in the backyard. That seems like a very... Oh, look at that painting. This looks like something out of the Half-Life universe that you'd see out in the Badlands. It looks like Combine. It looks distinctly like Combine architecture. Which we're gonna do a Half-Life playthrough coming up. I hope you folks are ready. We might play Black Mesa too. I don't know. Ooh, that's a kind of horrific painting. Here's someone upstairs. We're definitely not alone here in this house. Oh, that's not good either. Boarded... Laughter. Yeah, doors boarded up from the outside generally don't yield positive results. Positive fruits on the inside. Oh my god. No, the laughter is getting increasingly louder. Looks like some type of some type of hand crank distillation system, perhaps. You can see a scale there on the table, medical instruments. What a weird room. Look at this strange L-shaped room and the tile pattern. We have not seen anything like that before. And the laughter continues on. I wonder if we're ill. Or if this is, you know, another case of cultural identity. Perhaps we carry, like, some type of ghost with us, you know, both literally and metaphorically. Ooh, what is that? I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. But who is in the back room? For the first time in many years, I'm home. Okay. It's a kind of very vague, but also moderately distressing painting. Let's, who is in the back room? Oh, okay. We're not to know. After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. Oh. My God. All right. Day 1, in which the haruspex finds out his hometown has changed beyond recognition. Okay. Well, we are perhaps a minute or two off the train. We have already committed 3 homicides back to back. A pocket watch recently stopped. That means that the owner most likely died. Okay. Broken scissors. The moray must have been in a hurry. Fishing hooks. Sharp objects are regarded as dangerous and often looked down upon by the locals. Okay, bottles, money, chestnuts. There's no chestnut. Is that what that said? There are no chestnut trees around, yet chestnuts are pervasive. Truly a town of mysteries. What a strange, strange world. All right. Ooh, very good. Water. Water, water, water. Charm. Averts bad fortune. Unhelpful to me, but some people value it. Scrap name. It says, what? People in this town are like a flight of birds, and birds don't require names. Individuality is overrated or underrated. What did that say? Overrated. And toast. Soldier food. It's better to eat fresh bread. There's nothing wrong with a good piece of toast.
The worst is yet to come.
Lika. You hit hard for a hunchback. But whoa, boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead, and I saw you do it too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. Alright, kid, Hunchback, kid, I'm bent over in pain here. Shut up, mongrel. Won't take much work for me to add a 4th to the pile. You need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. You don't need to lecture me, boy. I'm a surgeon. Oh, I saw that. You sure are good at cutting people. All reflexes. A slicer dicer. Do you have anything I could use to stop this bleeding? Here you go. A tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but seems like you need it more. Thanks. You're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing pow blam. 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. Yeah, what's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him. 3 times max. Send him running. And let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. I'll keep that in mind. You can speak to people several times in a row. Okay. Control to see people you can speak to. J. I met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What was he doing there? In this letter, their father wrote that he would face a difficult trial. Yes, so here you see Home Sweet Home welcomed me with its knives honed. What does this mean? Was something back to, okay, so this is the greater overarching idea here at day 1, act 1. It is 07:49 in the morning. We have all sorts of things. We are in pain. We're going to use this tourniquet to increase our health. Very good. Very good. We are pretty hungry, pretty thirsty. Okay, so toast causes our thirst to go up. We're going to wait and find some additional... well, we're going to find a water source before we continue to... or just chug water, you know. We are going to talk... Oh, look at this. Can we talk to you? Yes. Reflection. Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies, and wants you dead. I'll be damned. Does everybody want me dead? Do not go home, Burakh. Steer clear of home. In town, you have some friends yet, do you not? Yes, 3 of them. We were inseparable when we were kids. The town is yours, Burakh. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me, should I tell you more than I can. I want to keep what you said in mind. Interesting. So, bizarre. Extremely bizarre. It almost seems like these people in the black leotards and the white masks are serving some kind of penance. It almost seems like their words are not their own. If that makes sense. Like they're reading a script. Talon says, well, Burakh, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Are you with that crowd? Of course I'm not. They were just peaceful townsfolk. Craftsmen, factory workers, good sons and fathers. But me, I'm much more dangerous. I'm the mask of fate. And what's my fate? It's not pretty, Burakh. Really? Why is that? You've been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy, and one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too. And the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have heart conditions? None. Your health is a mess. Guessing you haven't eaten in several days, and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical, too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? If I'm going to die, then so be it. Oh, fatalism looks cute on you. Better not to make proclamations like that without gritting your teeth. Problem is, your teeth have almost been knocked out, so clenching your jaw is hard. Fatalism's much more fun when you've got options, isn't it? I'm done with you. Piss off. So these bird people here serve as the tutorial. The station, the umbilical cord connecting us to the outside world, begins here. This part is for cargo. Very cool. This part is for humans. This part is for cargo, and that's where we are. We are a man made up of boxes, aren't we? So, first, we can go up and out. There's the grocery store, grocery, pharmacy, clothes, all sorts of good stuff's marked on the map here. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so we should probably, I don't remember exactly well, but we should probably stick to the established routes best we can. I'm going to put my fists up as to not scare the townsfolk. This is a survival game. We do have to manage food, hunger, our infection level. Look at the design here, though. These are very, very tall, very unnatural. Even though this is a scene that is recognizable to most of us, a train yard, an industrial area, everything is built in this brutalist style with this strange exaggerated architecture. It's very unique, very cool indeed. Oh yes, we have to cross through here. Warehouses. Only the rats live here, and we can press shift to run. So, yes, unfortunate. If we go right through here, there is a clear shot to the street we need, and that's where we are to go. Pardon me for checking my corners like I'm playing operator or something, but I don't trust these. I don't trust these, I don't trust those heathens over there. Might actually have to lay hands on them. I am going to get all the water I can possibly carry and have a drink myself. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. We'll have another drink. Yes. So you see, we should use our resources when we have them. Because as the plague starts to rummage through the town, it's going to get severely... the climate's going to change severely. We're going to have inclement weather like in the form of soldiers in the streets, muggers, bandits running about, sickness and plague, and all sorts of awful stuff happening. So while we have access to clean potable water and we don't have to really work for it. Oh, did I mention that there's an economic system in this game? Fantastic. Oh, and inflation, just like it would in any disaster, just like it does in any wartime economy disaster. The price of goods skyrockets. So we gotta really hold it together here as the haruspex. But we are the haruspex, and we're the only surgeon in town right now. Well, maybe our father's still around. I don't remember. Nightjar. She must be offended. Or ashamed. She's free to go. We told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory. And she had normal human legs. So, free to go now. Yet, there she stands. You checked her legs. What for? Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal, living girl. Not a Shabnak. And so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death. They refuse to cut a body and are ashamed of strange things. And who are you? We are Saburov's people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olgimskis, the Kanes, and of course, and obviously, the Saburovs. The latter being us. And who might you be, good sir? I'm not the person you're looking for. Huh. We told him a separate name, which is interesting. Because we are Artemy, but we told him Isidore, which is a cool name. Oh, look at this beetle. Got a little bug companion. Hell yeah. All right, let's move along here. We have a pretty straight shot to our house. This is the gut. Welcome to the gut. It's pretty unremarkable. Ah, yes. Left concentrate is to control. There's all sorts of distractions to be had here. What is this? What is this sign? Okay, that looks like that is a pharmacy sign. Okay. It kind of has it kind of seems like a serpent, like a Caduceus would have, but not so much. Look at all these birds. I wonder if there's a corpse over there. With the amount of people standing and staring, it kind of, yes. Look, the pack. The pack is back. Can we search these bodies? Oh, it's... we have the ability to perform autopsies right here. Doghead says, so that's the nightmare I had. Can you imagine? Just before I woke up, I told him, be on your way then, Kayala. Kayala. People don't kill people. What do you want, old man? I feel like I've seen you before. Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me there. I'm not going to read that again. Eat less before you go to sleep. You'll stop having nightmares. That's great. Unsolicited advice to give to the children of this city. Affectionately known the town, also known as the town on the Gorkon. The Gorkon. Not Gherkin, but the Gorkon. Like Gordon, with a H and a K thrown in there somewhere. Architecture is really cool. We got a kind of a... Oh my god, is it beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, if I had a NASA computer, this would be even better. I wonder if Pathologic 3 is going to cause my rig to catch on fire. Ooh. You seem to be leading the way somewhere. Looking at me with his dead eyes. Hello, Loy. Hey, Neukern. Be Kara, you are a good man. Buy my bull. Bayarla, Neukern. How much do you want for it? It's as good as free. 300. I don't have that much. It's not just any bull. It brings luck. But when the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? Unente. It is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. Caralda. Caralda. I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps they won't be a scary day in my life then. So you're selling a curse on 4 legs? Great. I'll take it from you if you pay me. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. Bikara. It'll be useful to you. I don't even have a place to keep it. Pay me now, and I'll bring it to your place later. There'll come a day when you'll be grateful to me. You mean the scariest day of my life? No, not interested. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, so we can buy this bizarrely strange-eyed, I was going to say unblinking, but it does blink, bull. We're gonna get on here. We're gonna keep on keeping on. I see a trash can. Yes, this is my favorite surgeon, organ inspecting, autopsy, dumpster diving simulator. I have not played in quite a long time, and I am so happy to be back. It kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss novel if Dr. Seuss in question was Fyodor Dostoevsky mixed with the creative team of Valve back when Half-Life 2 was being developed. It's got a... Hey, okay, I thought he was behind that light post. It's got a feel to it. It's just really dark and grim and kind of bleak. But there's a lot of life, surprisingly. He said his father's name back there. That's kind of bizarre, isn't it? We're going to keep note of this. There is a well here. Or a pump. Can I talk to this child? Hello, child. Swift. So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete? What stake? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. A clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch you up on some random idiot. Or catch up some random idiot. Wait, where's that lot? What an idiot! I'd say you're an outsider, but you're dressed like a factory worker. That where you hit your head? The lot's in the Skinners. Got it. Maybe I'll take a look. Thank you, small child. Bizarre creature was captured. Well, perhaps we should go take a look. We are a doctor, after all. We do, have a keen eye about these things. Clay monsters and whatnot. It's all in a physician's daily work. Ooh. Oh, I didn't like that so much. It's bizarre. Where is this polyhedron I've heard so much about? Oh. Hey, look at this guy. You know what they look like? Cremators. Hi. Odong. If you see a man, run. Men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. Why are they so hateful? Looking for a murderer, turning into murderers themselves. This is how a town changes. but the earth doesn't. Oh, yes. Okay. This is our home. So this is our home. This was the place from the dream. Look at all the steppe people, presumably. We have two scantily clad women here on the left. This one wearing a full... You notice that they're not wearing shoes either. That must have something to do with their connection to the earth. And the rest of these folk also... well, they kind of look like people from the steppe. Can we talk to... Oh yeah, we can talk to the lot of you. There. Locked shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. There must be order. And so, it was ordered. Our house was locked. Who ordered that? Saburov, of course. The governor. And where did my father go? So you're Burakh's son, then? The one who left town so long ago? You missed him by hours. Guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then. And he waited for you so eagerly. Get on with it. What happened? Old Burakh is dead. Dead? Dead. No one knows how. Rumor has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to all of us. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. Neither do I. Alright. Let's check our journal here, ladies and gentlemen. Where do I go now? Saburov, the town's governor, is in charge of the investigation. I remember him. He was a stern man. Father's dead. I was too late. It's somewhere between the home sweet home and in his letter. Father wrote that he will face a difficult trial. Or did he write we? I don't remember. Of course, we don't have a letter. A physical letter to read over because our character does not... It's got a little dance going on. But our character did not bring it with him. And we cannot... Oh, we can talk to more people. The onlooker says... The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children, so eager to catch someone, anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a Shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. What clay wench? A Shabnak-adyg, a thing of the steppe legends. Yes, I know about it. Maybe the killer was a Shabnak. Who else? A person couldn't have done it. People are capable of anything. Father says, well, used to say this often. Okay. You can talk to... Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Saburov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into the case to flaunt his value. Mark my words. Saburov, so he's in charge now? Well, yes and no. The real ruler is Fat Vlad. Money's power, and the town's business all belongs to Olgiminski. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. The Canes still have the power of fear, and Saburov, well, he's technically the leader of the three. But only technically. Where's my father's body? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father. You know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? I don't need to go anywhere. I'm home. Alright, what did we accomplish there? Reuben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I should see him. He will help. Laura Ravel lives by the river in a house called The Shelter. We used to be friends when we were kids. Hopefully she will at least let me sleep at her place. And redhead Gregory Fillon, aka Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in the warehouse. Alright. Shabnak-adyg, a clay golem of local legends, seals the shape of a young woman. Alright, let's see if we can get into... We cannot. So we cannot get into our father's house. We should talk to Sticky. Why are you covered in blood? Who are you? That's not important. Who you are. That's important. I'm old Burka's son, or Burakh's son. What I want to know is, why are you covered in blood? Haven't you seen what the streets are like? Whatever. But I'll remember you. Likewise. Nice meeting you. Alright. Nerves, blood, interesting. So he's on our case, perhaps. Alright, so we have several places to go. Several places indeed. First, I think we shall walk out here. Onto the main drag. We're going to try to loop around. It is pouring the rain. We're going to head down to the Skinners and see. Now, what is this? What is going on here? That is a corpse. What happened? Lost one. How? Why? Curse this air, this mind-numbing odor. What do we do now? Did you do this? No, it was a twire-addled mob. The steppe is in bloom, and people get crazed, but never before was it this bad. Why a steppe girl? Old wives' tale. They claim a golem sometimes emerges from the ground. It looks like a woman, but is all earth, clay, rock, and marrow. The story claims it has legs of bone and this uncanny way of walking. And the brides, you know, they have a special walk too. It's not a walk, it's a dance. In the morning, people screamed about a steppe abomination, that it left no footprints and had bones for legs. But now look, it's only a girl. A steppe girl, sure, but alive. What bones? Can't you plainly see that it's a normal girl? Don't you know how it goes? Get her, one screams, and the rest of the crowd without hesitation, especially in the night, especially with their minds intoxicated. Not everyone can think for themselves. It's easier to do as you're told. Shrewd. Seems like she's alive, at least, I guess. I don't know. We are to move forward here. We've got to follow this low wall. Well, it's actually a high wall, but... Ooh, what is this? They couldn't suspect me of patricide, could they? Of course not. It's impossible. Ooh, who's running up on me? What? Whistler. So you're old Burakh's son. And you are? A ferryman. What do you want? I've got bad news. Well, someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. Yeah? What else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realize murder is no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First, they looked for a Shabnak-adyg and killed several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures. Aldongs. They're frightened. They turn to animals. So they seek to punish murder by turning to murder themselves. It's like a craze. It's September, you know. Steppe herbs are in bloom. Oh, yeah, right. Of course the herbs are to blame. Unbelievable. You have nothing to do with it. I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on that train. You. Odd. Townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a quay, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. Thank you! People think I spilled blood. The rumor will spread in no time. Well, that's not good. Okay, so a quay being a boat. Yeah, a boatman. For a fingernail, can transport a passenger to any other improvised quay, which is sometimes faster than walking. Alright, so you see there's various canals around the city. A river runs all the way around, and there's two distinct canals that run through. So we're going to have to accumulate a bunch of fingernails. What are these children doing here? Why are there so many children here? Unattended children. What? Chickadee. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Steppe has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write that yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When'd you last sleep? The circles around your eyes. The wheezing. Just observing facts. Are you an outsider? I'm local. I've just been away for a while. Mom says that while twire, chickenpox, crowberries, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode. You're thinking of a stroke. Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are slackers and frauds, even old Burakh. I'm a surgeon. Oh, yes, I'm a doctor. No one cares about you. Our reputation has gone up, though. It's good to make conversation with the locals early on, I do believe. Ah, yes, an empty bottle. Very good. Very good. We can store more water. You know, if it were me, and I'm just putting this on the table, I'd probably put like a pail out or something to collect some of this rainwater. Now, I'm not to say that's not to say that's the freshest. What are you looking at? Not to say that's the freshest way to go about that. Now, how... Oh, I didn't mean to draw my fists. Can we jump over this, perhaps? Ah, yes, not a problem at all. What is this? Could Father have been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently? It's possible. Now, what are you going on about? A creature got captured here. Oh! Holy hell. God bless. That jump scared me pretty badly. People hide their eyes when they see me. Okay. Well, I didn't realize that by coming here to witness that I would be shunned. Jesus Christ, that was awful. I'll take that charm though. I'll probably sell it to somebody. Okay, well, yep, this is definitely one of those trial and error games, I believe, where, you know, figuring things out is kind of part of the process. So don't watch people get burnt at the stake, which I thought was, I really didn't think that was going to negatively impact our relations, but I should have thought ahead. Because everything seems to negatively impact our relations. We can also turn to crime pretty quickly to sustain ourselves. So we might be breaking into houses sooner than we think. We are a doctor, after all. You know, we have to take care of ourselves. You're unwelcome here. Why am I unwelcome all of a sudden? Oh, it's because the rumor has spread. It has nothing to do with the... God bless. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy. But speaking of starvation, have you got any food at all? I'd cut a man open for some dry old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice. Have one. Shan't last. In half hour's time, my act resumes. Come see. Death by starvation, lads and lasses. That's okay. I'll just find another freak with toast. Wrong! You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see as you rummage through their paltry things. It's not a bad idea, actually. I think your act may be delayed after all. Oh, why thank you, bread giver. You can either buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary, too. Oh, yes. Well, we shall... get to burglary soon enough. We're going to proceed north because I believe that is going to be the area in which we can save our game, which is going to be really important. We have to manage stamina, which overarching, we have to manage sleep. That's our primary. What the hell's going on in there? Oh. Nothing, I see. Nothing. Well, have a blade on us, do we? We could really use a blade, though. Perhaps we'll find one eventually. Nothing in the trash. You know, for a strange Victorian era style city, there's a distinct lack of trash lying about everywhere. Oh, you see a ferryman there. The worms. The chine, you're unwelcome. You're hated here. People lock their windows and hide children when I approach. Oh my god. We really messed up, didn't we? That's okay. We'll just keep a low profile and try not to cause any ruckus. And by keep a low profile, I mean go through every single trash can that we can get our hands on. We'll definitely stick to the fringes, though. Our best. We have to... I really think we have to watch our back. I know that there is crime prevalent in the game, as well as... I know that... Oh, yep. See, there we go. Oh, back up. Oh, I don't...
Calm down.
Oh, holy hell. We're getting jumped. Is this a child? Am I beating a child? Oh, man, I cleaned their clock. Okay, well... Alright, give me all your money. I'm robbing you. Okay. Oh, well, now we're going to be hunted while in the chine. I didn't want that to happen. Broken ampules, smoked fish, fingernails, springs. Give me all your goodies. Okay, let's have a drink. And get water. Like I said, we have to really make use of... God, I just... Oh, I don't even have a blade to do an autopsy. I could probably spin this in my favor if I wasn't hated in the chine already. Look at this. My god. We've been here for about 3 hours and we're already being hunted for sport. There's a lot of children here, though, which is good. I don't think children see you like the adults do. Regardless of your actions, I'm fairly certain that children are always up for a trade. You stay where you are. I'm actually kind of freaked out. I feel like I'm in enemy turf. There's all sorts of... You see all these pumps and whatnot. We need to kind of keep a mental map of where they are. Ooh, a beetle. I'll take that. It's got to be useful to somebody. It's got to be worth something, right? There's no way they're just going to have a beetle for no monies. Look at this. What is here? It's okay. So I think those guys point towards the theater. I don't know what the theater does, but I do kind of remember that. I'm hated everywhere. That makes no difference to me. I have to improve my reputation, though, or else we're going to die. There's some individuals over there. Law-abiding citizens, sure, this entire town's a witch hunt. Entire town's a witch hunt. I just watched a murder, a summary execution of a step woman for no reason. At the stake, mind you. At the stake. That's pretty brutal. Ah, yes, here's another step woman. Oh, we're hungry. That's what that... It's okay. Ooh, salty, spicy, smells delicious, never spoils, and causes ravaging thirst. Oh, yes. Alright, yeah, we're doing a little better. Very good, very good. Have a sip of water. Yes, very good. And then, okay, so just don't look there. The warm one says, stand still, Yargishan. Can you hear it? Some sort of grumbling or groaning. I do. Yargishan means a butcher. What makes you think I am one? Bikara, you're a doctor who can dissect bodies. Has the right to. Knows which lines to trace with his knife. It's the same as a butcher. I can barely remember our tongue. How was it? Be Olgono Ugib. Basagan. Explain, please. Come closer. Stand in front of me and wait. For what? The earth is breathing. Listen to it. Stand still and listen. The earth, our mother Bado, is in pain. Salbalan Yadarl, reveal her vein, and she will reward you. Embrace you. Return your mother's embrace. I'm listening. Alright, so we can listen to the earth itself. Bizarre. Oh, look! Holy hell. The actual roots of this tree have come forward to us. You need blood. Where do I get blood? Well, I know a couple places I could get blood. Let's put that on the... Let's put the kibosh on that. We'll put that on the back burner, and we'll deal with that at a later date. First, we need to talk to our old friend here, Laura. And this, I believe, we'll be able to save here once we speak with her. Interesting. Someone left a spoon on the floor. That seems like a deliberately placed prop. And I can loot. I can loot here freely, I do believe. Perhaps not. Ooh, a fish. Toast. There's all sorts of goodies here. Ooh, and a knife. Very good, very good. We are armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous indeed. Okay. This is save game. Hello! Hello, I wasn't rummaging. I wasn't rummaging. Need not worry. You need not worry, Laura.
Clemency is born not from virtue,
How long has it
from
been?
fear.
7 years? Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. And why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. Everyone does. Trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now. Siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers. Now they're both gone. Yours, killed this morning. Mine, this past spring after the Battle of the Fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry. I didn't know your father well, but I've always respected him. He must have been killed in action then? Forget it. I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago now. A disturbing letter where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. And what will you do now? I'll find the killer, of course. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? I took a beating, Laura. That's why I'm swaying. Alright, friends. Friends. I need to find the people who still remember me. Who will still believe me without proof. Who can vouch for me. Yes. Ferrymen in town are waiting for me. There's a hunt going on. Looking for a person with my features. That's not a good thing. Laura's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped. Still, I can stay at her place. Alright, very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Bones. Bones, nerves, and blood. Very cool. We're going to learn a whole lot coming up. This is, I suppose we'll just save here. Okay, it's as simple as that. We just click E to save. No staggering or anything. And it's presumably her father. Definitely wearing military insignia. He's got the copulets on his shoulders. And this looks like I was going to say a bayonet, but it doesn't have a lug. Definitely looks like some type of ornate dagger. Perhaps an officer.
One sparrow is not enough to feed 12 mouths.
One sparrow is not enough to feed 12 mouths. Well, Laura, I didn't ask, as a matter of fact. I'm going to skedaddle on upstairs here, and I'm going to... Nope, can't go in there. Can't go in there. We are condemned to the first floor, it seems. Unbelievable. This is a shelter, after all. I suppose it should be grateful. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way, as always. And there is something for everybody, no doubt. Oh, my God. It just walks right out into the water. Wow, it takes a very different turn out here. Makes me want to huddle up in the corner. I feel kind of exposed out here, kind of like something's going to creep over the horizon. Anyways, if you want to play this game for yourself, I will put that link in the description first and foremost. Man, I'm pretty thrilled to be back here. I've never completed this, so I'm really excited to see what there is. I don't know how many days I've succeeded to. I've definitely been around long enough to see the plague take its toll, but not definitely long enough to see the plague take its toll, but not long enough to complete the game. So, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment section is the best way to get a hold of me. If you have any suggestions for things you want me to play, let me know down below. I read every comment personally. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.